What's up, guys? Jada here. Episode 167. Severance package is out now. Kind of weird that they're about 32 minutes long, but okay. I'm now recording this at 5:11, so I don't know. So we're gonna react to this, and I'm gonna upload it. Hopefully before the direct happens, or I'm gonna have to wait until it's done processing and everything before I react to the direct. So yeah. Anyway, make sure to go subscribe, Connery, and like comment on episode 167 Severance package. Do all that here as well, and let's get started. Now I'm gonna cut because there's gonna be an ad probably. We're back. I was gonna unpause it directly when the ad was over, but there's a fucking garbage truck going by. So, but now we're gonna and get started.
Hey
everybody,
it's
Sugar
Conroy,
welcome.
looking styling in silver. I never noticed just how cool
What?
this
I actually
his pants are. That looks really like it doesn't breathe and like you can't really bend your legs much. Welcome back to more
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time
we experienced all that Chapter 1 had to offer in New Game Plus. Now we go into Chapter 2.
Oh, blades.
We shipwrecked in Wreck Marshland, and we're going to continue on further. As we do, we're gonna go look for our cat stuck in a tree.
Cat stuck in a tree. Oh god.
Oh, I don't know if I properly took in this view. The underside of the Gormati Titan, great way to start you off. It's pretty linear in design, so you can't really get lost quite yet. It makes the open field up ahead just feel so much big and special and open, and you realize just
very true
how impactful a lot of these areas are gonna be, and it's beautiful to boot.
It is fucking beautiful.
I call upon the power of fire.
I didn't see your lips move, Pyra. Oh, oh, whoa! I was off of that cliff. I was completely off of it. I should not have lived there, and yet I did. Oh, oh, whoa!
Oh, how did you not fall?
I was completely off of it. I should not have lived there, and yet I did.
I don't know how he didn't fall. Okay.
Fog, this ambiance.
Yeah, it's actually really beautiful.
Distinct from the rest of the Titan, and even just the rest of the game. There's not another area like this.
I know.
It just goes to show that if you look around with different camera angles, you can grow to appreciate new things even this far in.
Rex, what are you doing here?
My lady, now's our chance. Let's attack.
All right then.
That Brog knows what's coming, and let me tell ya. Come on, come on, come on. In the rear, in the rear, in the...
Nia!
Nia! You screwed up my...
You ruined it!
Nia has joined the party, and she has her own hidden affinity that we can go into. 10,000 skill points. Nia has chance recovery, heals 25 HP each time a chain attack is initiated. I'm gonna get to that one in just a second. Transmit power, boosts recharge for specials after canceling by 20%. That's good. Adrenaline, restores 3% HP when canceling an auto attack with a driver art. So we gotta talk about these three skills. This one here in the middle is good, but this one and that one, we're gonna have to do a dressing down. Self-healing with passive skills. Sounds really great, but let me ask you this. How often is Nia actually not healing enough to keep herself alive? Not that often. Even with just Dromark, she's pretty consistent. These skills have permanent negative synergy with blades that she works well with, like Azami. Constantly healing herself makes it so that she stays out of those low HP ranges so that she can do lots and lots of damage with a blade like Azami.
Yeah.
And there's some other legitimately good effects on equipment that require your HP to be low.
Yeah.
You might want to just never teach these three skills to leave your options open if you plan on using Driver Nia still in late game content.
Yeah.
Filling in the extra affinity chart only gives one ultimate weaponry. It's not another overdrive protocol, so the reward's not even worth it. You might as well just not. Tiger's Eye boosts dexterity by 10%. Cheerleader, not cheerleader.
Like, I have a lot of OCD, so I would want to feel... I really want to enter this game. It's just so big. I did start New Game Plus without completing every quest and having every blade, maybe. But, yeah, it's fine. I'll go back and actually beat that game one day, but let's continue.
later. Increases affinity by 25% after winning a special button challenge. Road to victory fills the party gauge for each critical hit delivered. Much better. Focus technique reduces enemy break resistance.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we didn't do half bad.
Didn't do half bad.
Instantly. Boost either by 10% and sore loser. Throwing shade, Takahashi. It just goes to show you, Takahashi hates you if you're a gray-haired girl and your name ends in A. She gets the unbeatable status from Tora that Tora normally has. Lithe strength gives 20 more strength. Lady of Luck is 10% more luck. Bare Knuckles is 10% more strength. Lucky Cat, ooh, I like these names. 20%, 20 more luck. Wild Life, 10% more max HP. And Tiger Girl, boosts agility by 10%. Mostly stat buffs in here, nothing too thrilling, honestly. I think that they knew it wasn't too likely that you'd be using Nia for her driver skills, so she's not as exciting as Rex is.
Yeah.
Back during our first
What
visit
about
to this
Tora
place, I
and
mentioned
Mora
the
Yuzu?
10-minute long
Alright, that
presentation
won't
that
be
was in
long.
that Nintendo Direct where they had Gramps explaining the world of Xenoblade 2. And everyone thought it was boring and hated it and thought this game looked terrible before release. Meanwhile, I was over here, holy poop! It's Xenoblade and they added an on-screen timer to show how long an enemy's toppled for! Best game ever! There are two kinds of people in this world. As we make our way up to the upper level
Oh, I love it.
the unique monster battle theme that plays when fighting unique monsters in Gormott and Uriah, those who stand against our path. In the digital iTunes release of the official soundtrack, they accidentally uploaded an early version of this song that uses a synthesizer at certain points. It's an unused song that's not even found in the game data. Have a listen.
I can hear the difference, but hear similarities. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the difference now. Oh. Of course you decided to fight him.
Screw the rules, I have green hair! In New Game Plus only, Numa is able to use a level 4 special.
Let's go all out.
Wait, how do you have Numa already? How do you already have Numa? I thought you needed the... Huh? I don't know.
Calling Siren. Do you read me? Infinity Blade!
No.
Infinity Blade is more than just a lost iOS game. It is her level 4 special and the most powerful special in terms of damage ratio in the game.
Wow.
But it doesn't have much purpose besides looking cool because it's a one-hit attack. It's slow to charge up. Has a long animation.
I actually don't
not good
even
for time
know
attack,
how he
unfortunately.
already has it. I
Just not
don't know. I'm into
Yeah,
it.
dancing in the back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much purpose. It's cool. High single hit damage. For how long it takes to build up, it just doesn't do a lot, is the problem.
I'm so glad you made an
And in fact, I also want to talk about another way that Numa kind of falls off. I talked about how she doesn't gain any more auto attack, and she's got about 1,100 in total. The other problem that she runs into is as you get higher trust points, you get more damage from specials as a passive effect as a result of having higher trust.
Yeah.
Numa's not able to take advantage of this, so it's yet another way that Mithra and especially Pyra just get better special and blade combo damage. As I do it again, I want you to watch the sword as it expands after the burst of light. This is the same move that Rex and Numa used to finish off Malos
Yeah.
ending. It's them becoming able to do this normally. Because Numa is perpetually at 0 trust, Pyra vastly outperforms her for specials and especially blade combo damage. And Mithra can outperform her as well.
Yeah.
So her low auto attack and being at perpetually 0 trust kind of hurts her.
True, true.
Now for something that a lot of people think about when going through it again. you know your way around Torrigoth now.
Yeah.
And the game very much pushes you to go in that direction. It's the natural direction of progress. You don't know your way around the Titan yet. But that water tower is still standing over this way. That's where Torrigoth Relay Base is. And there's a crowd of people to prevent you from going that way first so that you get pushed into the corner and fight Bridget and Nia gets captured and all that stuff. What happens if we go around the back of Torrigoth and enter that way? So there's that water tower up close. It's a lot taller than it looks in the cutscene. Not what I was expecting. It's even over the water, so...
This isn't the same water tower.
Very powerful, because wow, that's...
No, that isn't the
looks
same water
smaller.
tower. No, because the water tower in the cutscene is on the ground. I'm not that crazy, am I? That's not where it was located. It was located outside the base, going into the back side of Torgoth if you went the right way. This is not the same water tower.
In the cutscene, I swear to you it does. Right over this way, there's normally a staircase. And, yeah, it's just under construction. They made it so the staircase has a split in it, and you can't go up that way. Nope, can't jump that. Not with all the shop deeds in the world. I swear if I unlock Telos' new skill while attempting this in vain.
And arrived.
There's no other way up into Torrigoth. No going around the back. What about using this ladder to run along the rooftops and get past the crowd that way?
It's cut.
Yep, ladder's broken. Those damn guards haven't gotten around to repairing it yet. You can perpetually fall in this one area because the collision on it's kind of wonky.
God, that's weird.
Don't forget me! Don't forget me!
Beautiful.
Such a commotion. Just when I thought I could enjoy a little...
Her hair is green apple flavored and looks even more delicious.
God damn it!
Sadly, does not affect her flame color. I wish it did.
There's a driver.
My driver is...
I wish that would've been sick.
Don't let them escape! Get after them!
That's right, Rex. Run and never look back.
Dora! Oh. No. You asshole for this. Why? He looks like one of those weirdos at a fucking a meet and greet. We're like, ugh. Oh, that's gross.
I was stalking you, Pyra.
Who are you?
Quick!
I already know who you are. The snorkel is so I can stalk you from inside of a pond.
Do you recall me ever telling you to capture some little girl with barely a bounty on her head?
But, sir, she's a member of Torna.
I'll say it.
Yes, sir. She's a member of Torna.
We're clients.
Hashtag Podrak did nothing wrong.
What is it? Haven't you heard of knocking?
My apologies, sir. It's just that Lady Morag has...
What?
Special Inquisitor Morag has just arrived from the motherland.
Already?
Her ship has just docked.
This cannot be happening.
Are you ready to see the coolest thing ever?
Yeah. The white outfit! The white outfit! Oh, fuck. My mic meter went up. Oh! Ultimate Max Nut activated. Kind of a reference to Mario and Luigi sense.
That is dress uniform Morag.
You live down here.
Her hair is so cool.
I know.
This just back
She only hides it under a hat because she's so cool that she doesn't need those extra points from it. But you can make her overkill.
Yes.
I just thought of a great menu idea. Look forward to that
Ugh.
later.
God, I don't even have my lights on.
Oh, Pyra unlearns all of her cook. It's not like you were ever going to cook any of this crap anyway. not
man,
bad.
This is delicious.
There's a reason why this wasn't even in my notes for a thing that changes.
Oh,
Oh, look, David.
be back.
This far back, subplots were a brewing. Have you heard anything about a girl called Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Oh yeah, I heard something interesting. Apparently the Torna member that the Empire captured was some Gormati girl called Nia. Nia. That name seems familiar somehow. Didn't the old Lord of Ekel a decade ago or so have... Actually, let's not talk about it. It's not a happy thing to think about. Thanks! With all the tact Rex has when it comes to Nia.
Treasure acquired.
All fuck.
Remember to open that chest
BRB. We back.
for an overdrive protocol.
Open a blade!
Tiger High
Open a blade!
Tora has officially joined the party, and to start off, he only has Poppy Alpha. Kind of a letdown, honestly. I kind of wish he had QT from the start, but he does not.
QT is story progress.
So
QT
what
probably
I'll
would have
do
made
right
sense
now
though.
is
Actually, no.
give him
Actually.
his usual pouch items, and get into Tora's hidden affinity. Keen Recovery is 3% HP restoration when canceling an auto attack with a driver art.
Ooh.
Unlike Nia, however, Poppy's skills are a lot more set in stone, and her role is a lot more defined. Because
Yeah.
Tora can't just equip any old blades. I don't
True.
think this is quite as bad on him. Team Mascot increases affinity by 25% after winning a special button challenge. Poppy Care boosts recharge for specials after canceling by 20%. Good. Hidden Talent increases Ether by 20. Nop-on Topple Arts extends Topple duration by 15%, making him an even better driver combo spammer. Inherent Protein boosts strength by 20%. You know, those Nop-on, high in protein. Forced Initiative increased damage by a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Super Restless Foot increase agility by 10%. Twitching and itchy. Burgeoning Talent.
Ew.
He
Ew, I
actually
need to
has
stop.
some
I
ether
wanna vomit
buffs
now.
there. Nop-on Rescue Service increases the HP restored when reviving a teammate by 15%. Given that Tora has the highest natural HP and will often be the last left alive. Look over there.
Look over there.
Break resistance. I want that as well. Nop-on Chain Boost adds 20% to the damage ratio after canceling an auto attack. Good 3 skills right here. Restless Foot, agility up by 20. Hope for the best. Slightly.
Imagine when he gets his first core crystal when he first opens one. Hopefully this episode. Imagine if he just gets Newt right there and then.
Fills the party gauge when an excellent is scored during a special, and Mood Maker slightly fills the party gauge for each critical hit delivered. I'm gonna start by going for the extended topple duration.
Wow, wow.
And I know me, I'm going to want that reduced break resistance eventually.
Wow.
And by eventually, I mean now. Now I'm gonna go for the topple duration because we don't need the higher break resistance on these weak enemies that we're fighting.
That's
was just barely missing his skills. I've told you many a time to not grind up Poppy Cutie Pie because there's a far better way of getting parts for her than playing Tiger. The time has come at last. I had several people telling me, hey, man, you're not making Poppy as good as she could be. I understand you're not wanting to be overpowered, but come on, you really need to get Poppy up as strong as she can get to show how good she is. It wasn't that I didn't
The
want
next
to or I was trying to
traveling
avoid
word.
being overpowered. It's just you don't need it for the standard playthrough. Only in the Land of Challenge does that really make a difference.
Yeah.
This traveling bard. You wouldn't mind regaling with a tale or two. I have an itching to compose a song on this Toraganda. I'll make it worth your while, of course. This one will give him 200,000 bonus EXP to get 20,000 ether crystals. I would advise not using this to purchase mods. There are other ways of getting mods later still. Yeah, there's still ways of upgrading Poppy that we have not unlocked yet. What I would recommend doing is using this to open up her other slots if you have not already. Could be useful for the later forms.
Yeah.
Buy any kind of special enhancing RAM or skill RAM that you don't already have. Affinity Max Barrier 3 and Outdoor Attack up 3. What else do I have? I can go up to Outdoor Attack up 4. Raising up her energy converter is also a lot more doable now that you can just buy 20,000 ether crystals from the bard at any given time. You saw how long the 50,000 ether crystals from the DLC
yeah.
lasted us, and with how many we're able to buy from this guy alone, Yeah, it's pretty good. If we go to create parts, strangely, technical manuals don't carry over. What a ripoff!
I actually hate that.
We have to find all the technical manuals again to be able to make the same parts that we used to be able to make. Saying it one more time just because I believe so strongly in it. Don't use these crystals on mods. Use them on skill rammer specials or other upgrades. So now the time has come for the point in the game where we usually unlock the ability to awaken blades. We've been able to do this for a while. I think now we'll get started on it.
Yes!
There are several new blades that have become available.
Only 7 are available right now.
That is not helpful to your cause in getting these new blades is the Justice Booster. There are no blades left in the random pool that I can get that are light or dark element. To get the good stuff, you want Compassion. The best new blades belong to this element, and this should be the one that you're boosting the most.
What about Bravery Booster? I
think I'm gonna start off boosting, let's do these ones. I'm
actually just get new.
Boosters even in a common core crystal. No. I should be doing at least rares. I have 98 of the suckers.
Get new.
I'm gonna crack open core crystals until we see somebody new. Whoa! That's a big guy.
I know who that is, but new. Newt.
Didn't want to come out.
I'm crossing my fingers for Newt.
What, the lightning head in the... It's the lightning head in the back that doesn't ever know what's going on because he's facing away from Amaterasu.
This is actually exciting.
I've wanted to say this the entire playthrough and just never had a good chance. Legendary core crystals suck. I'm being serious. I don't think casually playing this game at all on my first playthrough, I ever got a single rare blade from one of these stupid legendary core crystals. They increase your chances of finding a rare blade by 3 times. But the problem is there's so many more common and rare core crystals in the world than legendary that the sheer number of commons that I opened up offset that multiplier. And I just never got anything worthwhile out of them. I was getting everything from common core crystals and occasionally rares. It bothered me so much.
I am still hoping. I have hope in Newt coming right now. This episode.
He had the game pre-release along with me, and we were talking about it the whole way. He was saying the exact same thing. He's like, "Wow, so much for these legendary core crystals. I never get anything from them." And I agreed. It was so frustrating that these things apparently practically guarantee you rare blades the way that they make it sound, and I just never got anything from them.
Minute.
In fact, most of the time the blades I would get weren't even 3 or 4 crown. They were usually just garbage. I used 5 boosters on rare or legendary core crystals until I ran out of boosters, and I got nothing.
Newt.
He looks so funky. He's so big he can't fit on screen, so they distort him, and it looks like he's doing some kind of freaky dance.
Come on, Newt. I believe in Newt. This is probably a new blade that we haven't seen yet.
Oh, here we go!
No, I want a new. But this is Sever. Sever!
It's Sever's turn to wreak untold havoc.
I got to the direct freeze in 20 minutes.
If I see anyone falling, they'll get slapped. Got it?
Wow. Well, 6 more blades that we can currently get at the moment. We're gonna get 6 more.
After we say goodbye to Malos and Sever as party members, Sever comes back round to turn coat.
Yeah!
I'm glad that we're starting with you, actually. You're a good first blade.
I want a new.
Pleasure's all mine.
No. Pleasure is all mine. Okay, so Sever. Sever is the first of our New Game Plus exclusive blades. And let me tell you, being able to play as the bad guys in some kind of alternate storyline or something like that
is actually
one of the coolest things that a game can do. It's something that impressed me the very first time I ever saw it as a kid in Sonic Adventure 2, and I still think super highly of that to this day. So Sever has a sword Tonfa as his weapon. We've already talked about that all the way back on the second day of our adventure. This has a core chip that gives him a weapon called Bringer of the Winds, increasing his strength by 50. However, this blade cannot modify its weapon. What you see is what you get. Those stats are permanent. The only stat that can be changed is auto attack from higher trust. I'm also glad that we're starting with you because you are probably the most underutilized main party member at any point in the story. Out of everyone who got to be a party member even briefly, you didn't get much focus. Sever gives 20% physical defense, 30% ether defense, and 15% more strength. Solid stats. He has 2 aux core slots, and I would recommend equipping him quite differently. First off, we're gonna go for outdoor attack up 5, and believe it or not, opening art 5. It sounds bizarre, and is. We're gonna give Rex a legendary version of the Terror Mask. This is the best way to increase damage. This is the best way to increase damage, but you take more damage in the process, thus making it not always a good choice.
God,
We don't really care about it,
during these
though.
episodes.
From the Land of Challenge, you can get an Abyss Mask, which is an even stronger version of this accessory. So technically, I am suboptimal here. I'm keeping my optical headband on to increase critical damage, and I'm gonna squeeze out a tiny bit more damage with a legendary master attachment to increase damage by 14% of any weapon class. We're then going to use up our weaponry items on the sword Tonfa, getting it stronger. And we want to level Gale Upper all the way up to level 5.
Why?
Got lucky because Rex was actually the driver I wanted him on. Going into detail about his other attributes, every one of these new blades, while it's a new weapon class technically, they're all based on existing ones, essentially clone characters.
Okay.
Having similar arts, cooldowns, all that stuff. This is essentially a single-handed knuckle claw.
Wow.
Sever likes meat.
Thanks.
This is really good.
My, I had no idea the two of you had so much in common. And he likes music.
No take backsies.
Hey, I love this.
They have both in common. I didn't even intend that. Wow. All right. We can't actually see his favorite items yet, as we don't have access to those shops. So now that we've got him equipped, I'd like to show you what he's capable of. Sever's first battle skill, Nullified Defense, gives him a chance to annul guard. His second skill, Armor Piercing, giving him a chance to get rid of defense when he attacks. Sever's third battle skill, Heartless Kill. Higher damage from surprise attacks. That's when he's maxed out. Realistically, it's going to be more like that at level 1. This is essentially
Excuse me?
giving him
He
a chance
one
to get rid of defense.
one-shotted this bitch.
Sever's third battle skill, Heartless Kill. Higher damage from surprise attacks.
How do you...
That's when he's maxed out. Realistically, it's going to be more like that at level 1. Not quite as awesome.
Oh my fucking
Sever
god.
is a strong tank. Keeps aggro pretty well. Good defenses. Surprise damage is most useful on a tank as well, because then you don't have to survive the fight quite as long. His level 1 special, Storm Edge, is an either one-hit attack, increased critical damage, super speedy, useful in time attack. He's not useless when it comes to challenge rounds. He has a topple art on Zeke, so you could say that he's good at getting fusion combos in as well.
Yeah.
That brings us to his level 2 special, Engrave, Ether, 10-hit attack, 3 radius, pierce damage, and increase aggro drawn from specials.
Oh,
Strong in
yeah.
chain attacks due to the high hit count, and is just pretty powerful, actually.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of weak here. I need to get my evasion going. Oh, boy.
You're dead.
Dora, come and get me. Well, okay. His downsides are that
Wait a
even
minute,
though
he
has
said
good
more,
damage,
not-
it's not great damage to get my evasion going. Oh boy, Dora, come and get me. Well, okay. His downsides are
Does this
that
look like
even though he
moron
has
to
good
you?
damage, it's not great damage because his skills don't add to it during battle, and he only has 2 aux core slots.
True.
And his other issue, if I can ever get back over to him and use this downside, his level 3 special, Deathmatch, is an Ether 3-hit attack with radius and increased critical chance as well as pierce damage, with a chance of doing a guard annulling attack. Useless secondary effect, since once he's level 5, he has a battle
forgot he
skill
had
that gives him
Mithril
a
on the fucking
100%
red
guard
thing.
annul on everything he does anyway. This level 3 special might as well have no secondary effect after he's been leveled up. It's kind of crap. Took me a while to get it going. Level 4!
I'm glad I closed my window. It's raining. I'm gonna have to watch the direct while it's raining. That's actually gonna be a vibe.
Critical chance, pierce damage, and blowdown with no secondary effect. In short,
I
he's
love
a
when
good
it
tank
rains, to
with
be
high
honest.
damage, holds aggro well, good arts that come up quickly, good level 1 and 2 specials that come out quickly, have nice effects on them, and work well in fusion combos as a result. But his level 3 and 4 specials just suck eggs and you would never use them. It's funny, on my first playthrough, I remembered noticing that Sever was the only character getting no focus at all in that first chapter. And I kept thinking, oh, he's gonna get a cool arc later on and be super important. Nope. He's a little more interesting than the story makes him seem. I think that Sever could be seen as a reflection of Malos. He's the third in the line of Amalthus, Malos, and then Sever. The next step of influence from Malos as his driver makes him just a cold, bloodthirsty animal without any room left for a personality. He even takes on the physical form of a primal predator and just cares nothing more about nothing more than killing. It shows by example of having a blade awaken another blade that was already influenced by Amalthus, how it just trickles down and makes him increasingly messed up.
Now we know what happens when a blade
Next, I've gone to the
awakens with a
Borodane
blade.
Consulate, as hopping along all those rooftops allows us to look in through the window
well, he's a different case.
and see Consul Dougal just lost in deep thoughts, like all great men do. Sitting in there as he waits to be dispatched for his fight with us.
How did I not know that?
Seems rather bored, checking his watch a lot.
Oh, don't worry about it.
He was dancing.
My power's rising.
Consul Dougal drops another pouch expansion kit. This does not mean 3 pouch items, unfortunately. Only 1 can be given to each driver. You'll have extras if you've gone out for 100%.
It's Morag,
The Flamebringer.
Morag.
One of the
Special
best
Inquisitor
cutscenes.
Morag of
Morardane,
the most
powerful
powerful
driver
driver in the Empire, and wielder of Bridget, the most powerful.
Look at that face. It's all red.
More important than Nia, more important than Tora, is the bonus EXP that they come with. I'm probably not going to buy the accessory expander kit for Nia, but for Tora, 1,000 times yes.
Wow.
Sorry, 1,000 times yes, as Rex would say. Expand Tora! He is a growing boy, after all. Best girl fan, what else we got? You can take the Master Scope, I guess. It is the best break-resisting item in the game, but I think it's kind of overkill on Tora, honestly. With his 3 hits on Cutie Pie, unless we're playing some super strong, high-level giant enemies in the Land of Challenge, this isn't going to help us at all. We're going to be breaking every use of that art.
We have 2 minutes left. Oh,
Similarly,
New.
I realized I
wanted to see
especially don't need the
New.
avant-garde medal on Rex anymore. The fights
I
we're
want
doing are
to
so
see
easy
that.
anyway. Overclocking Bangle, only 1 blade. Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Wold up, man. A long time ago, there was a city in Gormat known only as the White Chair. It had the oldest and richest history of any city in the land and boasted a fortress many considered impenetrable. Is that right? But the city was destroyed by the Ardanian Empire, razed to the ground until nothing remained. The destruction of the White Chair was what prompted Gormat to surrender their sovereignty to Morardane. But this all happened long before I was born. I don't resent Morardane for what their ancestors did. This gives additional lore on what the history of Gormat is, and he'll only say this for a specific moment in time. If you were to talk to him during Chapter 2, he would not say this, and if you were to talk to him late game, he would talk about refugees instead. So there you go, I didn't know about White Chair. Sever wanted to use meat 4 times. I was happy to oblige. Love me some protein.
Yep.
Do you like the sound of that?
Getting over his
Sever also wanted to attack from behind.
Sometimes.
Think this'll cut it? Get it? Cut?
Man, I love the ultimate evil a lot more than I thought I
Oh
would.
god, no.
Melos, you're the man. You know how to raise a child. And with that, it's everything there is to do in Gormont that I wanted to take care of. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Unfortunately, we're not strong enough to head for the World Tree, even in this universe where we're level 99. But regardless of that, we're going to Uriah and seeing all there is to do there. Which means it's time for us to see an old friend again.
Yes!
See you guys there.
Damn! Wow. That was our pre-direct entertainment. Well, 10 minutes of the direct. That's gonna be it for me right now. I'm gonna try to get this uploaded. Actually, I'm just probably gonna wait on it. Probably gonna just have it in the bag, and then I'm gonna post after I'm done with that the direct reaction. I'm gonna post them both, this first, and then that after. So let's go. Okay, well, thank you all for. Oh, I just realized someone disliked the video. Whoever did that. Alright, anyway, thanks for y'all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Show Conroy, like and comment episode 167, Severance package. Do all that here too, and I'll see you guys later today for episode for the Nintendo Direct. Hopefully, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. See you guys then. I just paused the recording, not ended it. Alright, bye.